Hi everyone, I'm Thejas and I'm doing my master's here in CU Boulder in data science. Before beginning, I would like to thank the people at Graph for coming over on a Saturday to teach us about blockchain technology and make us understand more on than what we knew. Based on that, I have worked on the Curve Finance subgraph, which is a decentralized finance application. Curve Finance is a decentralized exchange like Wall Street or an alternative for that, if you may. And it's something that works on the concept of automated market maker or AMMs in general. AMMs are basically used for traders or to make it easy for traders to buy and sell crypto assets with the help of algorithmic monkey robots. For this project, I've used the subgraph that's hosted by Messari on the Ethereum chain called the Curve Finance. And in this project, I mainly focus on five things: analyzing the market trend, identifying market manipulation if there is any, the distribution and relationship of input and output tokens, and understanding the swap tokens. Okay, insights. With insights, let me just show you the live dashboard that I've also created. I've done this with the help of Shiny, that's actually an R package, but recently also released in Python. The first thing that I told is the market trend, and one of the variables that we had in the data set to analyze the market trend was a TVL, which is a total value log. Um, it's not a vanity metric. That's why I've also used the daily volume to see if that's somehow correlated with the total value logged, and it is correlated. The green area is the TVL, while the orange one is a daily volume. I also wanted to see if the payload fees increases as the market demand increases, and it does. The next thing that I was looking for is any clues for market manipulation. For that, what I basically did was counted the number of trades that happened from the same buyer and seller, and then put all of them together and calculated the total amount that was transacted in total during that time. As you can see in this graph, the white the peaches region basically shows that there were high number of sales, and that's like more than 1,000, whereas the black ones is like slightly less than 300, and the white one basically tells it's less than 200. That's a slider that I have on the left. I can like move it to see, to like calculate the more market manipulation. One of the conclusions that I came here was, since there is a value of zero, there might be market manipulation because the user is basically trying to, up the value of the crypto asset by making a lot of transactions. And then, yeah, I was looking at the relationship between the input tokens and the output tokens, and I can see that the three, four, five input tokens are main over here: the USD coin, DAI stable coin, Tether USD, Frax, and ETH. But in the output token, the Curve Finance DI USDC or USDT is the only one that's had like a major advantage. We can again mess with the sliders just to see different graphs or different contributions of each and everything. Like over here, and then yeah, that's the relationship between those. And then I looked at the most preferred tokens for swapping manipulation. Like I told you before, the tokens that were used a lot, the bot tokens, and the swaps are successful. I'm telling the swaps are successful for one reason, because swap is something that you do when um swap is something that you do for high financial returns, and that's going to happen only if the average profit in the end is a positive sign. And looking at here, I can see that there's just one value that's a negative sign, but all the other values are highly positive, and then thus I would say that it's a good swapping bet that this market has seen until now. um, but also the thing is, there are just a few of them, like 9 to 10 different coins that have been swapped each other. I wanted to see if there was any particular coin that was much attractive, and as we can see, Tether USD is something that most of them have bought, and that's a lot of money also. And the white basically tells a lot of transactions over there, which is like more than 250, and then the black's like less than 80 transactions, and the white basically tells the number of transactions are less than 70. I can like change the number of input tokens count to like having more variables to see different analysis and trends. Another important thing that I noticed from the website is that the USD coin and the Tether USD are the two tokens that occur together as inputs. Because there is no rule that you should just use one token to buy another token. You can use multiple tokens to buy a token, and this graph on the bottom, which is a heat map, basically shows the tokens that occur together to buy something. And we can see that USD coin and Tether USD is something that's been used together a lot of times to buy stuff. The two histograms on the top was just to understand the different distributions because of this graph, like I told you. So we can see that even in this, the input distribution is just from the three of them, Tether, USD coin, and Dai stable coin, whereas the output is mainly the Curve Finance, DAI, USDC, and USDT. The other one that's important in output tokens is a Curve Finance, YDI, USDC, USDT, and USD, but that's not relevant when when it's separated among different input tokens. Some of the future works that I would like to work on again in this project is work more on the market manipulation part, because when you know that there's something, you need to like figure it out. Otherwise, the traders on the market tend to like leave it and move to different other platforms, and as a business you wouldn't want to do that. And then the other thing is have an in-depth understanding of both DeFi and the blockchain technology for doing better analysis, because some of the terminologies that were present in the dataset was something that I couldn't understand because of my knowledge in that. And the other thing is working on RWave. This is because of Ricky. I spoke to him for a couple of hours. Huge shout out to him because I spent a couple of hours with him yesterday, bugged him a lot, and he was like answering everything patiently. Yeah, so that's another thing I would like to work on Arviv. And yeah, these are some of the resources. Like I said, Ricky was like really helpful, so his name should be there. And then these are some of the other websites that was just helpful for me to understand how the blockchain in general works, and then how to work with DeFi network and all those stuff. Thank you.